I will be very brief. I will speak in a telegraphic way. And I just want to say that working with partners is a strategic decision for KAICIID. And actually, if we think carefully of the mandate of KAICIID, which is the promotion of interreligious and intercultural dialogue, we will immediately realize that for that to happen, we need to open the spectrum of our contacts and our interlocutors as much as we can. So we get in contact with partners, and through those partners, we get in contact with new partners, and through them with more and more interlocutors. That is the rationale of the partnership that we established with many institutions. Some of them are represented here in the panel today. In this exercise of identifying partners with whom we can work, I think it's important to have knowledge, to know who is who, and to know who are working in the same field, in this field of interreligious dialogue. And from that point of view, I want to acknowledge the work that my colleagues at KAICIID have been doing already for 4 years in the initiative called Peace Mapping Program. In that initiative, we have managed to identify more than 400 different institutions, units, centers, universities, whatever, who are working in the same field as we do, meaning interreligious and intercultural dialogue. This is an open and live program, meaning that you have access to that initiative through our website, and you can consult and use it for the purpose of contacting those institutions working in that field. But also it's a live program, meaning that you can contribute to that initiative by informing or adding new layers of institutions or initiatives in that important field of interreligious and intercultural dialogue. Today, in the panel, we have representatives of intergovernmental organizations, UNDP, also European Union, and I've seen some friends of the African Union among the public, the participants. I want to highlight that those institutions, those 3 intergovernmental organizations, are also strategic for KAICIID, UN and different agencies, European Union and African Union. But you also see here representatives of non-governmental organizations. You can see here the network of religious and traditional peacemakers, also the BARD and the Scouts, and also Religions for Peace. And I want to spend 2 seconds about Religions for Peace, because that institution is at the origin of KAICIID. And we see the example of the Religions for Peace in many of the initiatives that we are implementing. And I want to pay tribute to the experience and knowledge of Religions for Peace and to the President, Dr. Bentley. I'm very proud to say that today, or in these last months, we are implementing a common initiative in Latin America with Religions for Peace. So we are speaking about intergovernmental organizations, we are speaking about non-governmental organizations, and also about religious leaders. You've been here in the previous panel and at the opening session. And I want to highlight the fact that the combination of those 3 actors is what summarizes the vision and the approach of KAICIID. That is very much embedded in the structure of KAICIID through the governing bodies of the organization, and the Council of Parties, the Board of Directors, and also the Advisory Forum. And we are very proud to share it with you because we think that the active involvement of those 3 main actors will have a very positive impact in society, in the world as a whole, and we hope we will be able to work together in that field. I would like to finish by saying something that has been said already by my good friend and under UN Secretary Adama Dieng, denouncing the situation that has been happening in Syria or in Myanmar or in other countries where religion has been manipulated to justify violence. We know that there have been many victims, and we want to denounce the situation in those areas and in other areas where that has happened, and to show the solidarity with the victims of those attacks. And that's something that we have reflected in the statements of our board many times, but I wanted to finish my intervention today by highlighting them. Thank you very much, all of you, for your involvement. Thank you.